Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Andrine, and today we're going to be making chocolate baked oatmeal. I've tried so many chocolate baked oatmeal recipes, but this is my absolute favorite. It's because it has the perfect amount of sweetness, it's filling, and it has a really nice rich chocolate flavor. And always remember that you can always scale up or scale down all of these recipes that I'm sharing on my channel. And if you'd like to see more healthy and easy recipes like this, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload. So let's just get started. The ingredients you will need for this recipe is 1/3 cup of oats, 1/3 cup of milk, half a banana, 1 tablespoon maple syrup or honey or any other sweetener you have, half a tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt, and additional some pieces of dark chocolate. So let's just get started. For this recipe, I'm going to be blending all of the ingredients in my NutriBullet, and yeah, I got a new one because it got broken. So it's very easy, you just put all the ingredients in this cup and then just blend it up and it's ready. So let's just put all the ingredients in. So I know I mentioned that you need oat flour in the ingredients list, but since everything is going in a blender, you can just use normal oat flour. But if you're going to mix it in by hand, then you need oat flour. And then I'm adding 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, pinch of salt, I'm just eyeballing it, half a tablespoon of chia seeds, half a ripe banana to get that extra sweetness. And I'm always so sad when people judge bananas when they're like all black skin, but they are so good when they're very ripe. I think I actually got bullied about that in high school. And then I'm measuring up some milk. How cute is this? We don't usually I'm trying to make a video here, show some respect. We don't usually put our milk in these glasses, but mom and dad were traveling. So, oops. Yeah, you need just 1/3 of a cup. You just here for the food. So here in Norway we can buy maple syrup, but it's pretty expensive. I mean, honey is also quite expensive, but it's not as expensive as maple syrup. So use what's the most accessible for you or the most inexpensive. And as you probably have noticed, I haven't added the baking powder yet because I have experienced that when you add the baking powder as the last step, you get more of the cake consistency when you bake it in the oven. So just be patient and just wait a little bit. So the only step that's left now is to just mix this up and get the blender. So just get all the ingredients down to the blade. Then it's as simple as just... And there's still some remaining, so I'm just shaking the batter. Looks done to me. I'm looking so forward to this. No. So I've looked on the texture on the cake batter and I think it's a little bit too thick. I think it'll work just as fine if you bake it like this, but I prefer my cake batter to be a little bit more runny. So I'm just gonna add a bit more of milk. Start with 1. I think maybe 1 is enough as well. Better consistency now. And now's the time to add your baking powder. and I'm just gonna blend it in with my spoon. You could also blend it in the NutriBullet again, but I've already cleaned mine, so, and I usually just stir it with a spoon when I'm at this step. So for the baking part, I'm using 2 ramekins because I don't have a big enough oven-safe bowl. But if you have a bigger oven-safe bowl, then you can use that. So I'm just gonna cover my ramekins with oil before I put the batter in. And now let's just equally divide the batter into the ramekins. And I cover the bottom with cake batter, and then we're going to add 2 pieces of dark chocolate. Mine are pretty tiny. You of course control how much chocolate you want in your cake batter. And then I take, see, it's quite tiny. So I'm just putting them in, then covering the batter. And to make the baked oats look pretty, I'm just breaking up some pieces of walnuts. They also bring a very nice flavor to the whole cake. If you want, you can also add chocolate chips on the top, but I don't really have that accessible. But use what you want, it's your dessert. And now that they are decorated, you can just put it in the oven for 17 to 20 minutes. It's a nice spot. And put it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, let's check up on them when they're done. So the cake is out of the oven, or the baked oats are out of the oven, and it looks so pretty. And let's just dig in. Okay. It's hot, but it's very good. So you could eat this one by yourself as a snack, or you could eat both of them, or make a bigger batch and have a feast. But it's very good, and when you add the strawberries on top, it just completes the whole dish. So I hope you'll try this out. Tag me on Instagram if you try this recipe out. So yeah, you can then follow me on Instagram. My handle is by Andrine Marie, and I post sneak peeks and other pictures of upcoming recipes and recipes I've already made. So if you want to see upcoming videos before they're posted, then make sure to follow me on Instagram. And if you have any other video suggestions or recipe suggestions, then just comment it down below and I'll look at them and get inspired and maybe make some of the ideas you've posted. So yeah, I think that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll enjoy the recipe as well. And I'll see you later. Bye! But if you have